What is up, everybody? Meatylock here, and today we are back in action for some StarMade. And so last time we did a lot of talking. We talked about shields and power and all that kind of stuff. And someone brought up an interesting point. So I didn't really mention. That was the back of the ship, by the way. It looks beautiful. I actually completely redid the ship, and I have like an hour and a half recorded that I might speed up here in a second. But someone mentioned about 3D spaces. Like, I only did it on a flat wall, but you can do 3D spaces, and the way you do that is pretty much exactly like I have here. I'm dubbing this the reactor pyramid, I guess, and it's kind of neat. Let's see. Let's go in this, and I actually just made this a few minutes ago. I mean, it's okay. It's kind of big and clunky, and then if we go into build mode here, you can see it produces 63,000 power. Which is okay. I mean, this might be good for a giant, large, like, battleship or cruiser or something. I don't know. And you could put these as like centerpieces in the ship, make it look all cool with lights and stuff. Also, this is just the outside rings. I mean, you could fill up the inside here, like do some more L shapes. I'll just go ahead and do it like this. And then cut out like this corner and this corner, and you know, it would produce more power. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn off all of these, and I'm just going to do that. So yeah, you can do something like that. Pretty neat. So you can use the 3D spaces, and I guess I should probably do a little example of that real quick. So before, what we had was these L shapes like this, and they produce a good amount of power, but you can also make it 3D by doing something like this. So that's actually a 3D box. And then what I have here is I actually have boxes kind of connected, except for the corners are taken out, as you can see. So it's actually this side, this is one, this is one, this is one, this is one, and this is one. And then they don't connect over here. So this bottom one is one and this top one is one. And then over here, this top one is one, and this bottom one is one. And they're all 3D, which is pretty neat. So, I mean, it's kind of big and clunky. It doesn't produce amazing power, but I thought it was kind of cool. My own little reactor design. I don't know if anyone's ever done that before, or done something like this. I'm sure they have. This game's been out for a while. Okay, but what we're going to do today is, let's get inside the ship. And then we're actually going to do some missile arrays. I got some missiles planned. I actually completely redesigned the ship. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pause it here, and I might speed up. It's like an hour and a half recording, but I'll probably put like 10,000 speed on it. So maybe make it last like a minute or something. But I'm going to pause it here, and I'll be back here in a second. Okay, we're back, guys, and so what we're going to start doing is we're going to start these little missile array pods right here. So we have room for 3, and it's going to be 3 by 3 by 13, I think, something like that. So the first thing we want is we actually want these to be controlled on 2 separate computers. So the way we're going to do that is that way we can fire one side and then the other side in case we're in combat and we use one side of the missiles, and then, you know, let's say we blow up that ship, but our reload speed, our reload, it's still happening and there's another ship, we want to be able to fire these too. So we have like two different bombardment missile sides, which is pretty cool. So these missiles, there's actually 3 different types of missiles. Let's go to, not general, ship. There is the D1000s, the KBs, and then the SDBBs. So the 1000s are just kind of like bombardment missiles. You use it if, you know, you're sieging a planet or something, because they don't lock on, they don't have heat sink. They would be on like combat where there's not really a moving object or a slow moving object. You know, let's say a big battleship or a space station or like a planet, something like that. That's what these D1000s is for. These KBs are heat seekers, so as soon as you shoot them, they're going to immediately find the closest target beside yourself, and then lock on and chase after them. And then these BBs are, they don't lock on if you shoot them right away, but if you let them lock on, then you can manually pick targets and they'll just chase after them. So what we're going to use is we're going to use these oh man. We're going to use these BB missile arrays because train. I'm not sure if I had a train in one of my StarMade episodes yet. We're going to use these ones because we want to be able to bombard and lock onto targets. I don't really like the heat-seeking ones that well. So we're going to go ahead and start, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the left side over here. Well, the ship's facing this way, so this would be the left side. And then we'll do the right side afterwards. So you see it's highlighted, and there's a little line that shows like where the thing is. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to throw these like this, and then we're going to use one of our neat little tools. I could also set the halfway point like right here, and it would automatically build the other ones, maybe. I don't know. Whatever, we'll just do this. So we're actually going to 1, 2, 3, or 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Is that? Oh. Yeah, so this makes building the missiles a little bit easier. Nice, and I think we're actually going to bring this all the way up to there, and then I'll of course do a little outline and make it look cool, the pods look cool. And then we also have these cool little spaces in between that I think are going to be neat. I might put antimatter cannons there or something. I'm not exactly 100% sure yet, but we're going to, there we go. Yeah, dude, these building tools are so amazing. They make building things way easier. And then we're going to go ahead and do this one here too. So where does it start? Right here. Let's yeah, let's do that. I'm not sure if I want to keep these all the same length, but for now I am going to, just to make it easier. I might actually recede this one, maybe one inwards. We'll see though. And this actually needs to go up one more. Nice. So these are 3x3, so 9 blocks times 13. So I'm kind of fell at math right now because I kind of just woke up. But this would probably be like around 150 blocks or something like that. Maybe not that many. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe like 130. Yeah. So okay, so we got this side. Let's go ahead and do the other side. So you can press C to highlight that, and I can press C to re-highlight it, and it shows that all 3 of these are highlighted. And then if I go ahead and build this one over here, this one's highlighted, and then this one will control this side. So it's very useful if you want to use multiple computers. You can use multiple salvage computers, multiple antimatter computers, multiple missile computers, and kind of have you know, kind of like different arrays if you don't want everything firing at once. Also, if you make a ship that's big enough where it can have a lot of, like, multiple crew members, you know, like let's say me and, you know, 5 friends, each person can actually manually control each of these computers. So you can also do the same thing with turrets. People can control turrets manually and stuff like that. So it's really neat the way he's designed it. I think it's really, really cool. So, yeah. Oh. And this makes it building it so much easier. Definitely. And then as soon as I build this, we're going to immediately go test it. Because I forgot to actually turn off the setting. And, oh, did that? Did I? No, I didn't. That's cool. I forgot to actually turn off the setting, so I have my ships flying around. At least it was when I spawned in a little bit ago, but I relogged, so it might not be here anymore. I'm not 100% sure. But it was actually, I think, my first Meaty Hawk version, maybe? Something like that. And we want to bring this right there. There we go. I need to bring these out one, too. But we'll do that later. And we'll probably go fire these on an asteroid or something, maybe. I don't know. Someone asked me if I could fly it around and, like, you know, like behind it, get a good butt view of the ship as I'm flying around. Should be kind of cool. So yeah, we got these 3 missile arrays, and I really want to add antimatter cannons or maybe even smaller missiles in here. You know what I could do? Well, I don't really want them touching though, so that wouldn't really work. And I think adding missile arrays right here would make it too small, so the missiles might be kind of slow. Also, another thing I didn't really show you guys is these missiles. The more blocks you build clumped up together, the higher these stats become. So it changes damage, distance, reload, speed, and radius. Radius, of course, is the circumference of the explosion. Or maybe that's the radius of the missile itself. I'm not 100% sure. Speed is how fast it fires. Reload is in between shots, how long it takes before you can fire again. Distance is how far the missile actually travels. And damage is the amount of damage it does. So 327, I mean, it's okay. So, and then as you see, they're all exactly the same. We have 3 on this side. And then if I select this other computer, you'll see that these are all the same too, which is cool. So we're actually going to set this to 2 and 3. And then we're going to get in the ship. And then actually, before we get in the ship, I need to add, oh, never mind, I already added the cockpit. Forgot. And then let's get a nice butt view. And then let's dang, this thing rotates fast for being so huge. And then let's get a nice above view, maybe. Yeah. Lock it in place. Cool. Oh, okay, I see. I can just, okay. And once I lock that view in place, I can kind of, let's rotate a little bit. Now, let's find something. There's the whole harvester, that's what I named it. Yeah, there we go. Meaty Hawk version 1 right there, 1,800 meters away. So if we... Oh, can I not actually rotate in this view? Maybe I can't. Okay, let's Meaty Hawk. Oh, it's this way now. What the heck? Am I doing this wrong? And the missile pod's actually kind of cool from the back. Like I said before, though, I'll style them up and make them look a little better. I changed my max speed. I don't know if I mentioned this. It was 200. You start off at 50, but I changed it from 50 to 200, and it was kind of fast, so I just bumped it down to 100. And then we're getting pretty close. Let's... There we go. I think this is my first one, so it's like a... I think it's a clam shape. Yeah, it's my clam shaped ship. I don't think we can destroy it right now because missiles don't work really well on shields. You have to kind of like burn down the shields with your antimatter cannons and then shoot missiles at them. But yeah, I think this is... I'm not sure. I think this is either the clam ship or... Yeah, I think it's the very first version, my clam ship. And I decided this thing would look way cooler if it was sideways as like a hawk. Yeah, so that's why I dubbed it Meaty Hawk. I might resave that first one as like Meaty Clam or something. It'll be funny. I don't know if I want to attack this guy. I mean, I don't think we're going to attack him. But we're going to see, we're going to head back to... hopefully if we head back, I still haven't fired this thing, but hopefully if we head back, my ships will come into view. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Okay, rotate, you giant bag of poo. There's all my stuff. Let's see if we can find a asteroid on the way, because I kind of want to bombard something. I think it's going to be pretty neat. Okay, it's right there. How about we go to this blue planet right here? Yeah, let's go to this blue planet. Oh my god, I love the rear end of this freaking ship. I might put lava on the back end of the missiles. I think that might be kind of cool. And I think I'm actually going to reduce the amount of thrusters because I don't think I really need this many. I was under the misconception that thrusters actually affected like turn speed, but it looks like thrusters don't affect turn speed. So it's just forward motion, how fast you can reach the max speed or whatever. So I might reduce the amount of thrusters and then make room whenever he adds directional thrusters into the game, because I think that's a planned feature. Make room for those. So I'm in a completely new sector. Is there any other planets that are decently close? Wait, no, wait. Here's an asteroid right here. Let's just blow up the asteroid. Where's this thing at? Okay, right there. Let's get back into a forward view here. Nice. So let's fire. Let's lock on. Come here. I know you want to lock on. Why you know what lock on? Is that going to completely miss? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. He just took out the edge. Why you know lock on? I don't understand. F. No, not F. There we go. Lock on, guy. Nice. Now it's locked on. Let's fire the missiles again. Let's fire these over here. Is that only one? Or is that two? Is this doing like 0 damage? Is this really doing 0 damage to this thing? Huh. Maybe this is some hard material or something, because I tested this. I actually built this a little bit ago, and it seemed like it was doing way more damage than that. Let's go into build mode here, and then actually let's go back into fly mode and then go to let's zoom out first, because I kind of want to see these missiles in action. Okay, so we got okay, so that's all three. Now let's test this one. Where the hell did they go? Where'd they go? Huh. Yeah, so that's only one missile. That's really weird. I'm going to have to figure that out off camera. But I think this is going to be good just for this class ship. I'm also going to be adding... Let's go back to our... Oh, mob. Pirates. Meaty... They're all using Meaty Hawks. Now I need to turn that off. I'm going to get fucking destroyed. Let's go... No, dude. I wish you could set the spawn rates of them or something. Is this... Where am I going right now? Where is the highlighted thing at? Oh, that's just the rock. Let's just back out of the rock. I think I'm in sector 441. So hopefully... station, shop, ship. No. Okay, I think it's going to take me a little while to get back to there. But yeah, hopefully soon we can take this ship into action and actually... I like the rib design on the wings. I made them a little more standard, I guess I should say. They're not as random. I don't know. I think I like the wing design like that. And then I definitely like the idea for these missiles on the wings. They're really, really neat. And then, of course, I'm going to add more... let's go back in the build mode here. I'm going to add probably a pod of missiles right here, right here, right here, right here, and then do a big antimatter cannon array. Well, maybe not a whole array, but kind of like sectioned off like the back here a little bit. Maybe not, I mean, not exactly like the back, and it's probably not going to be as big, but something like that. I think it'd be cool. But our ship is shaping up, guys. Ship shape. And if you enjoyed the video, please click the like button, subscribe if you're new. I love your faces, and I'll see you guys next time. Also, if you have any ideas for the ship, then that would be much appreciated. And like I said, hopefully soon we can go blow up some pirates and do some cool stuff like that. I think next time we will be doing some of the antimatter cannons. I might kind of build them off camera and make the little grooves like this, and then that way I have a reference point. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.